What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy PokeVibes, and yeah, I think we're gonna have a little fun day here. I got some free time, and we are going on a ride on the GSXS 750. This is my bike, and it is Suzuki's Sport Touring 750. So it is the GSXS 750Z with front and back ABS on it. A couple things I've done. Savagery. That's something that you definitely need. That's like right off the rip. You need this. You need this thing. It's like 20 bucks on Amazon. Put some my own bar grips that I found on eBay, pretty cheap. This one, pain in the butt, like whatever. The left one, not so much. Need to get some levers, shorty levers. And yeah, had to change that exhaust from the stock, and that is the first thing I think that you should honestly do on this bike is change that exhaust, man. This is ain't nobody riding anymore, so this is how I wanted it. And passengers are gonna have a problem. I can actually move this down with my buddy. He's got a garage, and we can work on it. But yeah, this thing's got to come down if there's gonna be a passenger, because your foot's gonna get burnt off. This is the SC project, and yeah, so basically just a little ride that I'm going to get my hair cut. And yeah, let's start her up. This is cold start, first start of the day. Let's get this thing going, man. Nice little startup. This video is basically like why I think you should purchase Suzuki's GSXS 750 for a middle class bike. And here's that sound. Oh yeah. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, oh yeah. So the exhaust is, it just I feel like it brings the RPMs up a little bit in each gear, but it just sounds amazing too. You get those crackles and pops on the downshifts and revs off the throttle. It's kind of nice. When I was on the stock, I use this as a daily commuter, so I got 3,193 miles on her. Yeah, for the most part, it's an amazing bike. And yeah, we're going on a ride. I live out in the country in Florida. Doesn't really matter where I live, but we're on rural highways, so you're gonna see some highway riding, the back roads, some dirt roads, and yeah, here we go. It's a little bit louder and a little bit lighter with that exhaust, so that's something I really enjoy about getting rid of that stock, was it made the bike a lot lighter, because it's a heavy thing. I think it's like 600 pounds, damn near. Alright, so here we go. We're heading out to get my hair cut and start, but I have a couple things I'd like to say about this bike. I think one of them being, let me get this guard down. One of those things being, it has traction mode. Now, these are dirt roads, so this is dangerous on a sport bike. It's just so extremely, as you can see, it is not fun. But we're getting through this madness and get up to this street up here. The traction mode on this bike comes in handy. I have it on traction mode set to 3. I'm still getting used to the bike. I upgraded from the Yamaha R3 to this monster. It is 4 cylinders with 112 horsepower, and I don't even remember what the R3 had in horsepower, but the first 4 gears on this bike are pretty damn mean. You gotta get used to that with that throttle control. It only took me approximately like 1 day of riding, and I was off, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm in love with this bike. I hope you can hear the exhaust, and I hope it sounds good. I'm trying to get this angle right too. Oh yeah. But yeah, a little ride, a little clean ride. Make sure she's still recording. Oh yeah, okay. And we are off. Yeah. Why you should get this middle class bike, why I think it's better than all the other ones like 600s. It's a 750 engine. It sounds amazing. It sounds amazing. Again, it just rings out, and it's so freaking good sounding. And when you change that stock exhaust and you put a slip on or a full exhaust, like, holy piss, this bike just comes to life. So that's one reason why I think this bike, it's one of the, I think it is the cheapest middle class bike that you can purchase. It's like $8,000. And it's just, it's completely worth it. That's why it's my baby. Got rid of the R3, upgraded to this thing. And now I'm in love. So besides the ABS front and back, that's the Z version. There's like a standard version, and then there is the Z version, which is the one that I have. It sounds amazing. I love this bike. So yeah, this is the Z version. Hopefully not a lot of wind. That's what I'm hoping, praying. But yeah, this is the Z version. It's the better version that you can get. It's a little bit more pricey, not too much. This is GoPro Hero 9 recording with that purple Panda, the lavalier, all that junk, with the little chin mount. But like Blue Car, he's like, yo, I'm fast. Look how fast I am. Yeah, you're fast, buddy. You're definitely fast. Anyways, I think you should purchase this above anything. If you're coming from like a 300, if you're coming from a 300 and you're like looking for that middle class bike, even though this is sport touring, it's not really sport touring. It's like super sport. This thing is just a freaking monster. Now, I've already gotten a ticket on it, so you got to be careful, because it will go to triple digits, like third, fourth gear, like it's like nobody's business. So I'm taking it a little bit easier on it today. I'm not trying to outrun cops out here. But yeah, for the most part, this it's just so good. There's a lot of reasons. The parts, there's not a lot of parts though. I noticed the accessories for this compared to like R6, CBR, the 600s, but it's not a lot of accessories, but you can find them and they're fairly cheap. The exhaust I put on, it's probably a replica SE Project, but 120 bucks, and install was literally like 20-30 minutes with my boy. So I think I put on the bar grips, pretty much put the bar grips on, the mount for the windscreen, the exhaust, and that all cost me like, I don't even know, like 300 bucks, if that.